Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be tackling carpet again. This is the room adjacent to the home office, which is the door back here. As you can see, this carpet is a little gross. There's some stains. I'm not sure what's going on there, but there's a little bit of a smell and it's a little hard to clean. So we're going to go ahead and pull it up. This carpet is a little newer than the carpet in the last room, so it might be stuck on a little bit harder. There's not really any like bubbling or folds where you can tell it's not attached to the floor like the other room. So it could be a little more time consuming to get up, but we'll see how that goes. I'm really excited to start working on this. This has been a project that we've been waiting to get started just because the room's kind of central in the house and we pass through it a lot and we use the bathroom in here a lot and it's just like nice to have it all coming together. So thank you for being here and I hope you enjoy. This is one last little before tour of the room. We've just been storing things in here lately. We slept down here for a while, but it's cozier upstairs, so we moved upstairs. I think we're gonna either turn this into a guest room or another hangout space, or maybe a hybrid. So it gets great light. It's just a really pretty room. We've been storing a lot of these boxes that I'm moving right now are things that came with the house. So at some point we can do a little sneak peek on what's in those boxes. This piece, this vanity, came with the home too, and it's super cute. I haven't really done anything with it. I think it needs a little cleaning and polishing, but it's really fun and kind of a cool period piece. So the inside of the closet had this built-in handmade dresser, I guess. And it has, I'm sorry to talk about smells all the time, but it had a really, really weird smell. So we decided to just remove it. You can't hang anything in there as it sits right now, and we have dressers, so we didn't really need this piece. It was pretty heavy. It was well made and definitely made for this space. That part was detached, but the bottom part is attached to the floor,
What
so Scott will be
is
taking that out.
it?
Treasures. An empty glasses case.
Okay. False wall. Oh. Old window. Uh-huh. So it looks like house tours in Newport, Rhode Island, vintage tickets. We found some family photos, so I'll send those back to the previous owners. We have their address. I won't share those here. Okay.
I got it. We should probably remove this air conditioner mount. Air conditioner mount.
Oh my gosh. A little strip of wallpaper. So it's actually been painted over. And you can see the bubbling. This is kind of what the office looked like before I peeled the wallpaper off. It was painted over like this. That's fun. You can see what it used to be. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to get the paint off of it.
This carpet was much thicker and newer than the carpet in the other room, so it was heavier tufting, definitely cushier, and took a few more swipes to get through with the utility knife. Some of the good news is the carpet padding wasn't completely disintegrated, so way less cleanup on actual like bits of padding. The padding was still in really good shape. I think this carpet was probably replaced in the 90s if I had to guess. So this was my first glimpse into figuring out that around the hearth there, I think there were going to be a lot of staples. So Scott had to use some brute force on that section to pop the carpet off of the hearth surround. And yeah, we were about to be in for a surprise on some of the staples.
Ooh. Some weird spots, but generally speaking, looks really good. Awesome.
Here we have carpet 1, utility knife 0. This is where we really started to realize exactly how many staples were in this floor. Those staples were put in with serious force and they were everywhere. I'm not sure why so many. They were like just in some places even just an inch apart, which just seems like, wow. We also noticed these kind of black spots, dark brown spots everywhere. And I thought it was maybe something with the wood at first, but it turned out that it's like some kind of substance, like perhaps the carpet was put down on a dirty floor. You can see it's like sort of stuck to the floor, but it does scrape off and it turns into this like gray black dust. So this is definitely going to take some cleaning. My initial scrub didn't really pull up anything, but I'll get back to it. And there was also like a ton of sand or something, dirt, sand, just a lot of stuff. I'm not really sure why it was so much dirtier than the other floors underneath. This was pretty strange. The floors, though, are in incredible shape, other than just being super dirty and having a ton of staple holes in them. There's very few repair spots. We'll do a little walk around at the end, but once it's all cleared out. But they're the same lovely color as the last room we uncovered, and they match the rest of the house. There's no like wild replacement boards. There's a couple of spots where maybe radiators used to be. It looked to me like they had used the same tack strip as the last room. So I guess when they pulled the old carpet up, they left some of the old staples in. These are some of the old staples with the old carpet padding still stuck under them, but they used the same tack strip to attach um, the new carpet to, which I guess is good because then they didn't have to put any extra holes in the floor and things. So that was probably a little bit of a time and money savings too. We took a little break to go to the dump and take some carpet over there, and then we got back to it. This whole project probably took, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7 hours. And I would say the bulk of it was this right here. This was pulling out staples and little tacks and nails. There were nails of all kinds of different sizes. There were staples from the old carpet, staples from this carpet, these two long strips of staples right down the middle of the floor. It was so nice to see this floor kind of come to life as we went through. I think we still have some staples to go. I mean, we're going to be finding them for the rest of the time, but just seeing this get cleaned up. I tried to sweep and vacuum a little bit as I went so I could really see the progress and enjoy the process because this is just a really great find for us. I tried to take the easy route with the Swiffer, but this is going to take some scrubbing. You can see it's not penetrating those black dots at all. They've been on there for decades. So I'm definitely going to have to go back with a real scrubber and get this done. But this did a great job getting all the dust up and just getting a better visual on like what the color of the floor is and what the shine factor is going to be. So some of the staples left little divots in the floor. They were put on so hard that they actually had like dented the floor, and it was mostly in those two long strips of staples that went down the center of the room. Here's a little close up of the joins on the floorboards. They're so pretty and tight and just well kept. Honestly, you never know what you're going to get when you pull up a carpet. Like, was the carpet put there because it was hiding something, or was it put there for comfort and style? I don't know, but so far it seems like the carpet was just a choice and it wasn't hiding anything. And we've been really happy and lucky about that. Here's a final look of the finished room. Well, mostly finished until we clean some more. But just to get the general idea of it, it's incredible shape. It really makes the fireplace surround pop, and I'm really excited to figure out how to decorate in here and what we want to do with this room. It's just an amazing space for sure. So there's some like discoloration in front of the door. That's the bathroom door. And then it's just wear here. This is the door that most people walk through to get in this room. There's an old hole here. I'm not sure what that's for. So, yeah, a little bit of wear and tear. I think that first board might need to be replaced. There's a little hole where maybe bugs and stuff have been getting in. Here's a spot where an old radiator was, I guess. Maybe this one was replaced, or there used to be two in this room. Um, so I think a little old water damage from this for sure. So we'll probably have to replace that. It's not really like actively rotten, so it just dried out after having been wet. Not sure what that discoloration is on the floor, but I think that can be sanded and refinished. This is the other radiator that, again, we're not using these, but this is the most recently used one in this room. So we'll be back next week with something new happening. I'm not sure what yet. It'll be a surprise. But thank you so much for being here. We appreciate the support and we appreciate the likes and subscribes, of course. We'll let you know how clean we can get this floor. I'll post some updates here or on Instagram. And thank you for all the comments and tips, especially. We love hearing what you guys have experienced in your own lives and how we can do things more efficiently. So keep them coming. And thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.